this area about 3 or 4 weeks ago when it was too hot to hunt. And there's a lot of deer in this area, I know from the old sign. I think we're gonna have a really good hunt considering it's the October lull. I think we'll have as good a chance at seeing deer here during the daylight as anywhere.
So the big oak trees in here are not dropping. So just these, let's see if I can show them to you in the background. These right here, these are the smaller ones. They're maybe a foot, the diameter is maybe a foot around, and they're dropping, but these big ones are not dropping. It's the most droppings that we've seen, and they're fresh. It's thick up here. There's a bedding area behind us, a buck bedding below us this way, and then a big flat up here that's real thick. Be a great rut stand. We'll probably come back and at least try hunting it once. There's a lot of oaks in here too. So we're trying to sneak down on top of a buck that beds right down here below us. We wanted to come up here and look at this area anyways for future use, but we're only about 300 feet from him right now, and the wind's still pretty high. I think we got a good chance of seeing him, but we think these are his rubs. These are the first fresh rubs we've seen, and we get right up here above his beds, and we're starting to find fresh rubs. Hopefully he's bedded down there, and hopefully he don't hear us coming. Not even a leaf in it. That was probably done today or yesterday. We're about 400 feet from that deer's bedding area. We got some fresh scrape. Chewed it off right here. Good sign. Let's go shoot him out of his bed if we can. Smelled, ladies and gentlemen. The wind changed. The wind was blowing in our face, and we had him, and the wind hit me in the back of the neck, and then he stood up. He was a nice deer. I had a 25-yard shot, but I didn't want to take it. He was moving. I'm not going to take that shot. That was exciting. That was so much fun. I almost shot a bedded buck off the ground. If the wind would have stayed in our favor, we'd have killed him. Oh yeah, if the wind. All I had to do was take 10 more steps. Yeah, I saw his back. He was bedded beside a log. I found all his beds 3 weeks ago. God, what a buck. That's a nice buck. Why did the wind always changes in the Virginia mountains? The wind wind hadn't blown from the north in like 2 hours, and all of a sudden it just hit me in the neck. That's about as much fun as I ever have hunting, even during the rut. That is heart-pumping action. He'd have been dead by now if the wind wouldn't have changed like it did. Now it's coming from the west. When we snuck down on him, the wind was coming from the south. When he busted us, the wind changed directly from the south to the back of our necks from the north.
And we were 45 yards from him.
Yeah, 45 yards from him probably. He ran up, within 20, 22, 23 yards. But it would have been a bad shot. But we know where he's at, know what he looks like. We could probably come in and do the same thing with a gun and kill him. If I'd had a gun, I could have shot him in the neck right when he stood up. So this is one of the beds that I originally found. He's not been laying in it. He was laying over there. And we didn't find the bed over there, even though we watched him stand up. Still couldn't find the bed.
Rub right there, right in his bed.
I knew he was bedding right here on this little ridge somewhere. I knew he'd be here, but we didn't know exactly which bed he'd be in, because the wind's just going everywhere.
He never saw us. He didn't know what we were. The wind switched and caught us. We can come back and hunt him, bump and dumping, because he did not blow. He didn't know what we were. He never saw us, and I'm wearing blue pants.
So it's about 4:30 in the afternoon, and I'm about 30 yards down the hill from where I almost killed that buck earlier. There's a logging road coming around here that's got some scrapes on it, and my brother is up about 250 yards above me where we found those fresh rubs and another scrape earlier. And there's also a whole bunch of oaks dropping up there. So we're hoping that by coming in here this evening, we're gonna put our stands up. We've already bumped him out of here. We're gonna hang our stands so we don't have to do it in the dark. Hunt this evening. Probably won't see him this evening. We may see some other deer though coming down this ridge. But we think he'll probably come back in here in the morning. And he'll either come back in and browse around on those acorns that are dropping up there at him, or he may come slipping right back down this logging road and walk right under me and bed back down. So if we don't get him this evening, we're gonna get back up in here about 3:30 or 4 o'clock in the morning and get up our stands, which should be real easy because they're already pre-hung. Now all we need is a little bit of luck. We had some good wind getting back up in here, so I know none of the deer heard us getting back up in here. And it looked like there were a whole lot of deer, a bunch of does, using up there where my brother's gonna be this evening. So with any luck, we'll get some more deer on film. So it's about 9:30. I haven't seen a deer. I hope my brother's done better up above me, but it's been really cold and really windy. I thought we'd see some deer this morning, but we're gonna get down and go do some scouting and try to get back in the stand by about 4 o'clock, about a mile away from here.
While scouting at lunch, we run into deer head on.
It's looking at us. There's a doe coming towards us, Heath. She's smelling us. She's getting downwind. There's a buck behind her. There's a buck behind her. There's a buck, Keith. Eight-pointer. 2-year-old eight-pointer. smelling us. I don't think I'd burn a tag on him, but he's not bad. I'm gonna kill her if I can. Where is she? To the left. Oh, there she goes. That may be a bigger buck behind that other buck. They were following that doe. Just wait for it, they might come back around. That was a 2-year-old 8. I drew back. I was gonna take that doe, but I didn't have a great shot. I'm not gonna shoot a doe unless it's a perfect shot. So. But that would have been fun off the ground. Yeah, it was fun. There was another deer behind that 2-year-old 8-pointer. Yeah, I guess it could have been another buck. He's probably a 90-inch 8-pointer. He had some good brow tines though. Did he? Yeah, he'll be good next year. I just caught a glimpse of his left side. I didn't see him great. I could see the doe about the whole time. They're still up there. Get down. Let's just get down. She's coming back. That buck's behind her, Heath. They are really wanting to come this way. That buck was right behind her again. We need to get behind some cover. The wind's in our favor now. Did she see you? I think she saw you standing up. She didn't blow though. I was hiding behind this pine tree. So we have found an acorn flat on a ridge top right here. We just came about 500 yards out of the bottom that we were in, and it's getting past 4 o'clock. This is the best acorns we've found. There's droppings everywhere in here, and we think they're gonna be coming from up the ridge from us. So me and my brother are only gonna get 30 yards apart here on the ridge. We're bow hunting. I can't shoot all the way to him, and he can't shoot all the way to me. He can't shoot all the way to me. But it should make some good footage if some deer come down through here. If he gets a shot, I should be able to film it. If I get a shot, he should be able to film it. That bird stayed in the tree till 8:30. That one is so vocal.
So we got a real show from those hen turkeys on that last morning of the hunt, but unfortunately no deer action. Hopefully those birds will be that vocal when we come back to hunt them in the spring. We learned a lot about a new area on this trip, and we'll definitely be hunting here some in the future.